Hello Taurus, and welcome to your March 2023 reading. So of course this month we're going to have the beautiful spring equinox here on the 21st, and so a great day to celebrate the balance of life, the balance between as above, so below, your feminine, your masculine. We're arriving in this equilibrium that is going to tilt towards the sun, of course. But the equinox is always a good time to make a point in addressing balance in our life. So, anyway, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. Here I have you, Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles being in reverse. So of course that tells me that maybe, at the end of last month, beginning of this month, there's something that you wanted to create, to manifest, to build, okay? And maybe it didn't happen, or you didn't know how to make it happen. But if we look at the Three of Pentacles, even though Pentacles is a feminine element, we have three men here because it speaks of our masculine side. We know that our feminine side will get the inspiration from above, okay? Like the Empress, the creativity, she gets it. She will speak it to, in this case, it's represented by a priest, because he's the one, is the masculine aspect that can get inspiration or understand the communication of the divine that passed through the feminine. Then he will speak it to the architect, that is our rational part there, that, defines what shape it's going to take. It's going to have columns here. It's going to look like this and all of that. And then the third masculine aspect is our knowledge and our capacity to be in action in this world. The craftsman, using his chisel and his hammer, using his strategy and his willpower to carve reality. But now they're in reverse. So right away we know that the relationship between the masculine and the feminine here has been, challenged. After, I have the Emperor with the Six of Cups in reverse. So here's our divine masculine, the four kings together. With the Six of Cups in reverse, that tells me that he is, influenced or ruled by old wounds from childhood, by maybe a closed heart chakra. Maybe you will have to deal with somebody like that, or it is within yourself, okay? And then we have the Ten of Cups. All right. Under this here, we have Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups is all about that offering of a cup filled with possibilities. But maybe it was met by some kind of Seven of Swords. The fact that it's in reverse, it's that it's still present. It doesn't hit us as well, as strongly as if it would be like this, where we're completely disempowered when it comes to our capacity to maybe offer or receive this cup of possibility of what we would love. But it's still there. And under that, I have the Three of Swords in reverse, but the Five of Cups is still active. So mentally, I understand that I will not hurt myself about the things that I did not have and that I did not receive, or that I wasn't able to experiment or live or create in this reality. Okay? I will not let that disempower me completely. But I still have the sadness within me. I still carry it. So that's why my masculine, when it comes to manifesting something that I want, or being able to visualize it, move into action, or receiving the inspiration, he has trouble connecting with my heart because there's pain in it. Under that, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Tower. So some of you might experience a very closed off reaction from a divine masculine that will speak harshly and that will deconstruct something. Oh, sorry, within yourself. But understand that he is mirroring your masculine that is still harboring old sadnesses within you. Okay? Not in a sense like you would never do that to anybody, of course. But maybe you allow your own divine masculine to do this to you. Okay? Then, under our 10 of Cups, we have the 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's that understanding that is coming. And it's coming to show you how maybe the last 10 years, 20 years cycle of Pentacle was not quite balanced. Maybe balanced in theory, but you didn't arrive to the point where you could receive unconditional worth and value. And this is something that is kind of, and especially in your relationship with the divine masculine. And when I say that, I'm not talking about men. I'm not talking about physical bodies. That's not important. I'm talking about everybody has a masculine and a feminine. Your masculine is how you act out there, and your feminine is how you perceive, receive from the divine, from this world, and so on. Okay? So, so that the movement can be complete. Let's clarify this for you, Taurus. So, I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Taurus for the month of March 2023. I have a little hair of this beautiful boy. I don't know if you can see him. Yes. Right on my nose. Taurus. All right. Why is the Queen of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse? For Taurus. Ooh, all right. So we have the Moon. We have the Emperor. So we knew it was, oh, and a big wake-up call. Okay. Wake-up call directly from the Moon. So that means that trumpet that is bringing these people from the depths of the bottom of the sea. And here we have the sea with the lobster coming up and the moon quest with the 10 of swords. Something happened or will happen that brings you a real tower moment. And it has to do with the emperor. Okay? So it could be a prominent masculine figure in your life. Yes, there's a good chances is that. But like I was saying, it doesn't have to be a man. Somebody that is very in control of how they're acting and managing their life. Your representation of this for you and the mirrors outside of you, of course. When we have judgment and moon together, it's like if there's something from the subconscious that just comes up and being judged right away. Oh my God. I'm either really seeing your unconscious attitude and I'm understanding my own in this way. Right on the spot. Because we have the 10 of swords on top of it. So right away it brings me to, oh my God, all the price I've paid for actually entertaining this way of thinking that made me unable to actually manifest what I wanted and desired and was inspired by, or that I deserved. Queen of Pentacles. Let's look at that 7 of Swords with the Page of Cup here. 5 of Swords that wants to come out, and the Judgment. Yeah, it's almost like maybe you offered a cup or something like that. Here I have the 6 of Pentacles. I have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and I have the Pope in reverse. So it's almost like a gesture was made because there was a disempowering desire behind it. Okay, in a sense of, I'm giving you a cup because I don't feel that I have the power to give it to myself, kind of thing. Because here with the 6 of Pentacles, it's our capacity to be in that infinite providing for us of worth, value, anything like that. So it's almost like there's things that I want to accomplish, do, create, and I don't know if I have the means to do it, if I'm able to do it, and it's almost like a gesture was not received, but when you gave it, it was in hopes of having that acknowledgement kind of thing, or that healing, because we do have 3 of Swords and 5 of Cups. This corresponded with your old sadnesses, but the way you went about it, instead of going towards your own emperor, maybe you tried it outside of you. Let's look at that 5 of Cups and that 3 of Wands. So we have the 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords and 5 of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So 8 of Wands is the arrows of love, when we're in that serendipity of giving and receiving. And so it's in reverse. We weren't in that serendipity. Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like not even the presence of the here and now is there. It's like a fleeting thing that we can't hold on to. So there's this real slippery slope where there would have been just a gesture of love. But that brought out a whole bunch of unconscious waters up to the surface. And it hit you hard, Taurus. So let's look at that Emperor with the Six of Cups in reverse. All right. I have the Six of Wands. So at one point during the month, you're going to be like, you know what? I have nothing to prove. I'm done with this. I'm coming back from war. I'm not conflicted trying, over-analyzing the thing and waiting and whatever. I'm done. You're going to get out of your head about it. It won't give you access to the beginning of your next cycle yet. But it's opening the door to it. Because somewhere you're still remained a hard time being able to celebrate life with people around you. Okay? This is very much how, you learn to interact into this world and what was available to you that is being uncovered. And it was probably here a slap in the face. Knight of Sword in reverse. We have the Sagittarius here, Temperance in reverse, with the Nine of Cups, and we have the Page of Pentacle in reverse. This is like, well, first of all, Temperance in reverse. This is when emotionally we're not quite ready yet. We're not seeing the full picture here. We're not understanding emotional contentment yet. Okay, so maybe you were still giving the power of how people treated you in order to define how happy and how much water you can have within yourself. Let's look at that Tower. But that's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm seeing something quite clearly. And here I have the Four of Swords, and here I have Death. It's marking the end or the transformation of a situation here. And the thing is that the old sadnesses and disappointments need to die. Death is the purification of the waters. And here you have a bunch of old crap that came from the depths of the waters. We did have our full moon in Pisces last month. So maybe this kind of came up there and you're going to be kind of stuck with it a bit this month. But you're going to resolve this because the Tower is going to show you exactly what needs to die. So here we had the Ten of Cups. And so that tells me that maybe you're going to need a little Ace of Cups here. Because this determines how much you can feel the joy and the happiness from the people around you. That's the Ten of Cups. How much do you allow the light to come within your own water and not dictated by how somebody else is acting towards you through their masculine? There's something you're going to understand about the Ten of Cups here. And what was... Oh, yeah. And we had the Ten of Pentacle, Six of Pentacle, and the Ace of Sword in reverse. So I'm happy that this is happening because there's going to be an understanding about what is happiness. Whoops. Yeah. what is Two of Cups? And here it's with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe you've learned to love yourself through a very narcissistic way of doing things outside of you. Okay? The King of Wands in reverse is very narcissist. So you didn't learn to already have that worth within yourself and just sharing it with others. There was a lot of sadness in your last Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Sword. Show me the Ace of Sword. Page of Sword upright. All right, we've turned the sword, the understanding. This is going to brew within you. That's why I want to see that Temperance flip back up. It's going to brew within you all of this understanding. And it might come down like a lightning that's going to shake the way that you learn to act in order to compensate for something like that. And here I have the Four of Cups. See, you're going to understand something about the Four of Cups. Oop. And right under I had and here is the Six of Pentacles. As I lift pieces of the deck to show you, it shows back the cards. If all I've known has been unbalanced, selfish, or very disempowering, and that it brought so much sadness, grieving, sorrows within me, that's what's in the cups there. And if I limit myself, because that's how my masculine has been building my reality and allowing others to act that way towards me, then that's all I'm going to have. I need to know that there is a much better way that would bring me much closer to a rich Ten of Cups that would be balanced, that would be in the capacity of receiving unconditionally Six of Pentacles. And I think this is what you're going to understand. You might analyze your relationships around you and say, whoa, this is so clear now, how I've tried so much to have my worth and value. But now my own emperor will not work that way anymore. And it's going to become obvious as you go along in the month. This is going to brew within you, my beautiful Tauruses. And I think it's going to be right in time for next month, where the way you're going to bring your fire is going to be completely different. So on this, I am sending you all my love and light, Taurus. And yes, I think it's going to be what is love, okay? On the broader spectrum, you're going to look at that from a different angle. What is it all about? Yeah. What is love? So, okay, on that, I'm sending you all my love and light. Happy equinox on the 21st of March. If you want a private reading, there's a website below. There's the schedule and the different readings, and you just book on that. And it's a schedule of 3 weeks, so it's always going to have new days after 3 weeks opening up. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. And on this, I am sending you all my love and light. And I'll see you next month. All right? Bye-bye. Whoops. There we go.